Hey, it's viewer mail time on Muscle Car of the Week. We're going to touch on a couple viewer mail topics in this episode of Muscle Car of the Week, ranging from some confusion on the '69 Ford Cobra, also a little confusion on the 2000 Ford Cobra R, and finally a preview of the new Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals show coming up in November. But first of all, back to the '69 Ford Cobra. There was some confusion about what the car name is. Is it a Torino Cobra, a Fairlane Cobra, just a Cobra? So we did a little research and found that models marked as the 1969 Ford Cobra had unique VIN identifiers. So if it had a number 46 in the VIN, in the third and fourth digits, it's a Cobra fastback two-door. If it had a 45 in the VIN, it's a Cobra formal roof two-door, kind of the notchback style. However, the data plate for a 46 Cobra fastback will show a body style code of 63B for a bench seat or 63E for a bucket seat. And the data plate for a 45 Cobra formal roof will show a body style of code 65A for the bench seat and 65E for the bucket seat. So all four of these body codes, 63B, 63E, 65A, 65E, were also used on the Fairlane 500 miles. So the VIN was unique to the Cobra, but the body style code was not. And given the shared body style codes, it seems very plausible that some factory literature and records might make reference to Fairlane, even though the cars were marketed as Cobra and carried a unique VIN identification. Just for reference, the data plate in the car that we showed shows 63B body style, which coincides with the above information. So hopefully that didn't cloud the waters any further on the '69 Ford Cobra. And speaking of Cobras, recently we showed a 2000 Cobra R, and I had said that that was the first one with the independent rear suspension. That was a slip of the tongue. I meant the first generation of Cobra. The model year 1999 Ford Cobra actually had that independent rear suspension as well, but that's considered to be the same generation. So that was my little slip up. And looking forward to the 2019 Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals. This is the 11th year of this amazing muscle car show. It's going to be held November 23rd and 24th, 2019 at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. And there are a whole bunch of fantastic invitational displays that you can go see when you go to the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals. Starting with a Ford and Mercury Total Performance Invitational display, which happens to be presented by the Brothers Collection. You'll see some Boss 429 Mustang drag cars, some Prime Mercurys, a whole bunch of Cobra Jet Mustangs and Cougar Eliminators. There's another really cool display, Pontiac Ram Air GTO Invitational, hosted by Pontiac historian Jim Madison. One of the cars on display there this year is going to be a beautiful gold Ram Air 67 Pontiac GTO and many others. They're going to host a Mopar A12 Reunion Invitational. So the 1969.5 A12 Plymouth Roadrunner was a 446 barrel car with the lift-off fiberglass hood. We featured several of those on Muscle Car of the Week. They're going to try and have the biggest assemblage of those in one place this year at the MCACN show. For you Buick fans, they're going to be hosting a 1969 Buick GS special display. And the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals is not purely about stock cars. They're hosting another Real Day 2 Invitational. And these are cars that have had performance modifications done back around the time they were new. So they're focusing on some of the 1969 cars because this is the 50th anniversary of that model year. But you'll see cars that have period correct performance modifications in that display. Of course, Corvette's the middle name of the show, so they're going to host the Corvette Legends Invitational again, and some other cool displays like the muscle cars and muscle bikes, the pure stock muscle car drags, and even a vintage motocross special display presented by Jeff Schwartz. So it's a show that you don't want to miss. You can go to their website, MCACN.com, and get your tickets today, and we'll see you there. So hey, if you're ever watching one of our episodes of Muscle Car of the Week and you think, that's not right, or that guy's crazy, or maybe you even know a little bit more about the car we're featuring, we invite you to respond. You can do it wherever you see the video with comments, use our social channels, or even contact us through our website at musclecaroftheweek.com. We're always happy to hear from those who take time to watch our videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time with a super cool car from Muscle Car of the Week.